I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
So what is the story about? Well, before we begin, if you have watched Cowboy Bebop the anime series, then you should be familiar with what the story is about. However, for those of you who have not watched Cowboy Bebop, well, it's basically about the adventures in space with a group of bounty hunters looking to make a living. They actually fly the iconic Bebop, a very semi-huge space cruiser. During their adventures, they come across a special dog named Ein, a young hacker named Edward, but she likes to be called Ed, and last but not least, they come across a very attractive woman named Faye Valentine. She likes to gamble a lot. I mean, a lot. She comes back with something, but most of the time she comes back with nothing. With that out of the way, let the story begin. So the story is about Spike Spiegel and the crew of the spaceship, the Bebop. It is the year 2071 on Mars, and the group is chasing a bounty. The bounty is a hacker named Lee Samson, and he has information that the Martian government doesn't want to reveal to the public. It is Halloween time, but with Halloween's treats, there can also be some tricks. While chasing the bounty, the group discovers a plot to poison the whole planet of Mars on Halloween, with a virus that can pretty much kill anything. The person responsible for this plotting is Vincent, an ex-Russian military officer who was used as an experiment. Vincent plans to unleash the virus on the city of Alba during a parade on the night of Halloween. Meanwhile, the Martian government has deployed Lieutenant Electra, and she is in charge of tracking down Lee and Vincent. However, stuff happens and conflict erupts. The group of bounty hunters then realize that this is not an easy bounty to catch.
The cast. The cast was outstanding, and these voice actors were amazing. So, let's start with the man of the Bebop, Spike Spiegel, voiced by Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom has voiced many characters ranging from Starscream in Transformers Prime to Zed from Star Wars Rebels. His most prominent roles are Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat and Wolverine in the Marvel Universe. Vergil says that he also voiced Tank Dempsey in the Call of Duty installment of Zombies by Treyarch Studios. For those who don't know who Tank Dempsey is. And overall, his voice acting was excellent, and he does it so well. I can't wait to see what kind of roles he does next. Next is the Cyborg X-Cop, Jet Black, voiced by Hugh Billingsley, an American actor. Besides Cowboy Bebop, he has done voices for Ogremon in Digimon, and Homura and the fourth Raikage in Naruto Shippuden. Honestly, his acting was really good. I didn't have any problems. Next up on our list is the fearless Faye Valentine, voiced by Wendy Lee, an American voice actress, writer, and director. These major voice roles, including in anime, include Kei in the pioneer dub of Akira Myojin Yahiko in Rurouni Kenshin, Takeru TK Takaishi on Digimon Adventure, Haruhi Suzumiya on the Melakani of Haruhi Suzumiya, and Konata Izumi on Lucky Stars. Her acting was really good. but the Toast Boys preferred the anime series version for Faye Valentine. We now have the hacker Ed, voiced by Melissa Fawn. She is an American voice actress and singer, best known as the voice of Gas Membrane in Invader Zim. The acting was extremely hilarious. Next, we have Vincent Bellagio, the main antagonist of the Cowboy Bebop movie, voiced by Darren Norris, an American actor best known from the Chief in from Tough Puppy to Cosmos from Very Odd Parents. Sans, Vergil, and I were extremely shocked to know that this guy voiced Cosmos. Honestly, the acting was great overall. Just no problems. Honestly, just try not to have another kid, okay, Cosmos? Next we have Lieutenant Electra, voiced by Jennifer Hale, a Canadian-American voice actress. Her most prominent roles are Bastilla Shawn from Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic, and Ash from Overwatch. The acting was okay, not the best. It could have been better. I feel like Electra's voice actress had a little restraint on her acting because Electra is supposed to be the badass character with a soft side. However, the actress is more of that energy type and it didn't feel right. Overall, good job, Electra. And last but not least, we have Ian the Dog, voiced by Ian the Dog. Honestly, his acting was really good. By far, all three of us liked the dog's acting. He is one of the best actors that I have ever seen on this list, and I hope that Ian becomes the best. All jokes aside, the cast was great. Of course, there were a few surprises and some bumps, but overall, the cast was great.
The movie by far is amazing. It is well crafted by using a lot of traditional artist techniques and animation, but it has its bumps and bruises. Its characters are really interesting and entertaining to watch. Even when they're not doing anything, they're entertaining to watch. Unfortunately, this is where my praises ended for the movie, and I had so many problems with this film. For example, Lee Sampson. I wanted to know more about Lee Sampson and why he was a hacker in the first place. It's kind of unlucky he dies at the end. I wanted to know more about Lee Sampson, but I guess dying to the killer virus works well. The movie hyped me up because I thought Lee was going to be a major villain. It was like this main conflict of the story. Is Spike going to kill a kid? No, because Vincent does that for us anyways. I also wanted Lee Sampson to be Ed's hacking rival. Why didn't the writers for this movie do this? Another example would be Electra. Besides being a lieutenant, we know nothing about her other than she was in the military, and she likes Vincent. I wanted to know more of her, about her backstory a little more, and why does she love Vincent? I know that some chicks are into bad boys, but he's done some really bad crimes. I feel like they could have done more with Lee and Electra. Another example would be Vincent trying to take out his anger out on the world. Why? Because he was an experiment? If so, okay. However, I wanted Vincent to have more than just one motive. Same thing with the plot of the story. A bunch of good guys team up to be one bad guy? That's extremely predictable. I don't know if that's what the writers wanted us to see that, but my advice for the writers is try to add twists and turns. I mean, you did that with Vincent killing Lee Sampson, so why did you stop there? And another problem I have is the editing. It's okay, but my criticism for the editing is that it's not done smoothly here and there, or like some random jump cuts and a small one, but it's very noticeable. There are a lot of criticisms here, but overall, this film by far is one of the most entertaining anime films from the 90s.
It's time for the final verdict. What does this movie get for the final verdict? Well, I'm going to give this movie a straight up 8 out of 10. The movie has many problems in my opinion. Overall, just overlook it and you have a great anime movie. I think my favorite part about the movie is that it stays tried and true to the original series, right? And I could never appreciate it more. Alright, that was the Cowboy Bebop movie review. I hope you liked what you saw. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget forget to turn on notifications. Also, please share the video. My name is Vergil's Pride, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay toasty, my friends. Goodbye.